Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden. I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today is hashtag tagmetuesday, and we have a link down below for the Facebook group that is the hashtag tagmetuesday. I invite you to join. But we're going to make today junk journal index cards using magazine images. But first, let's have our shout out to Anna, Vicky, Catherine, Cecilia, Nancy N, Dolores, and Joyce. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, you guys, what we're going to need to do is get ourselves a piece of cardstock. It only has to be printed on one side, some kind of image where you can still journal on this side, because this is our journaling side. And this side here is where we're going to glue down our image. So let's go ahead and let's bring in some magazines. These are Victoria magazines, Bliss Victoria. I love them. They're old. These are 2018, 2017. I don't throw anything away. So I just kind of selected some pictures. Isn't this image beautiful? But you know what I don't like about it? I don't like the fact that it's shiny. That's the one thing that I don't care for. So there's also this one here. I love that one too. That might be a little dark for demonstration purposes. And what one did I do? This, I marked this. That's beautiful. This is also beautiful. But once again, and you could use that too, excuse me, or even this. So many beautiful choices, but I think what I would like to do, I think it was this one. I'd like to use this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rip this out of my magazine, move my papers out of the way, and I'm going to get this ripped out, just like that. So I've also prepped for this project. I want to show you I have fussy cut a lot of small butterflies, and I've glossy accented them, and they're here and they're all dry, ready to go. So on our little cardstock, which is whatever size you want, whatever you need for your journal is the size you need to cut it. And I'm just going to look at my design and say, I think I'd like to cut this out just like this. So I'm just going to trace around my rectangle, and I'm going to cut my piece out. Just like that. Where did I, oh goodness, where was that one? Oh, it must be right here. There we go. Now, I'm going to move this out of the way. Move this out of the way. And I'm going to get my glue stick, and on the back of my cardstock, I'm going to apply some glue. And I'm going to attach my image the best I can, line it up the very best I can. There we go. Smooth it out. Now, to get it not to be shiny, we're going to use tracing paper. It's very much like vellum, but it's tracing paper. I would like to show you what I bought at the crafts store, and this is what I'm using right here, and it comes in a huge it says it's 14 inches by 17 inches, so it's very large. So I went right to the craft store, and that's what I picked up. So that's what we're going to use to cover this image, and oh my goodness, is that not beautiful? So I'm going to take my glue, my Tombow glue, and I'm going to lay down some glue just on the edges here of my image, just like this. Do this last, right there. Now I'm going to lay my tracing paper right over the top, and I'm going to press down, and I'm going to carefully turn it over, wipe up my glue, turn it back over, and wipe any excess glue off, just like that. Now I'm going to trim, and I'm just going to trim enough to be able to manipulate it like this, so I can work with it. And I'm going to bring in my little guillotine, and what I'm going to do, as you can see, I need to trim this all up on all four sides. I need to trim this, so I'm going to stick it in my little guillotine, and I'm going to trim it up just like that, all four sides, all four sides. Just like that. I'm going to throw this away, get it out of our way, turn it over, show you what this looks like. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm going to finish off the edges by bringing in my washi, and I'm going to just see what color of washi do I want. There's some purple in there. Oh, we could do purple. That would be pretty. Let's see. We could do, I'm really drawn to the purple. That's pretty too. Do I want that one or do I want this one? I think I want this one. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside. Now, I'm going to use my grid and just place my little image right here. I'm going to get my washi, and I'm going to place the image. Half of the front image is going to go on half the washi, and I'm going to fold the other part up underneath the journaling side. So that's way too much. I'm just going to kind of use my grid to help me. I'm going to trim it. So you see, I've just put half of the image onto the front with the picture, and the other half is right here, and I'm going to fold that onto my journaling part of my ephemera. So it's just like this. Okay, so now I'm going to do all four sides. Just like that. And I'm going to trim right here. Okay. Oh, I do like that purple with it. That's pretty. Very pretty. Now I'm going to do this one. I'll bring it down just a little bit for lower because I'm having trouble seeing. I don't want to get my head in it. I'm trying really hard not to get my head in there. Okay, trim. That needs to be trimmed better. There we go. Now fold. All right, one last side. Just like that. And trim. Oh, get this out of the way. Trim this. Okay, and then trim this. There we go. For heaven's sakes. Now, fold that over. So this is our journaling side, and this is the side we're going to decorate. It goes like, yeah, that's the way it goes. Isn't that beautiful? Now, we're going to put a little tab right here at the top. So I need to decide what, oh, that's really pretty. I'm not sure what I want for that, so I might need to stop my video for a second and dig something up. Oh, I don't know, that's kind of pretty too. Let me look for just a second. All right, I have 3 choices. There's this one. That's kind of so-so. There's this one. I like that. That's the same as the back. And then there's this one. And I don't know why, but I like this one. So I'm going to bring in my tab punch. And I'm going to punch out, because this is only printed on one side, I'm going to punch out 2. I want that image right there. And the other one really doesn't matter because it's going to go on the back. All right, just like that. Now move all this out of the way. Bring in my ink, and I'm going to need to ink around the edge here of my beautiful index card and both sides. Then I need to ink around my tab quickly here. I'm also going to decide which butterfly. Oh, look at that one. And then there's this one. There's a pink one. There's a cream colored one. Don't care for that one so much. And here's a white one. Nope, it's between these 3. So there's that one. There's this one. Ooh, I like that one. And there's this one. Oh, I think this one wins. Okay, so then I want to bring in some labels. These are Tracy Fox labels. There's one with blue, edging in blue. That's very pretty. There's not that one. There's this one. That one's okay. But if we have to print little label big butterfly, how about a bigger label because of the big butterfly? Well, I like that one. Okay, so what I'd like to do is go ahead and ink a little bit of my butterfly and ink my label. Also, I'm going to show you what it looks like when you sew around the edge, and also how to put a flip on this. So you can use this in many different ways. You could put this in a pocket, a belly band. You could put it, I'm sorry, I was thinking here. You could make it as a flip, and I'll show you one of the ones I've made to show you. Looks like I've put a thing that you can use for a flip. I also have some that, the ones I'm going to show you, I should say, have been stitched, so you can see what that looks like. You do not have to stitch it. It's just beautiful, unstitched, but then you can also stitch, and that's pretty too. So there's just different looks, and I have stitched it with a darker thread. It's actually, I think it's a black thread. I'm going to put a little bling on this butterfly. And you guys, if you go to the Facebook group, hashtag tagmetuesday, I post all the ones that I make there, and then other people post what they make, how theirs turn out, and it's really fun. I'm getting my bling. It's really fun to see what everyone's looks like. I really, really enjoy looking at everyone's. I like this because it's bigger. They all turn out so different. We all have different personalities. It really does come through in our crafting. It really does. All right, so I'm using a pen to lift this off. I've put some glue on the body. I do believe I'd like to. Oh my goodness, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? It's a magazine paper print picture, and it's not shiny. The butterfly is, though. The butterfly is really shiny. Okay, so there's this one. Now, I made this one. I sewed around the edge. I'm sorry about that, guys. I sewed around the edge, and that's how that looks. And then this one. Oh, this one's on the floor. Just a second, guys. Okay, I got it off the floor. Isn't this one pretty? With the sunflower. Oh my goodness, my husband's outside and they're barking at him. They're saying, "Who are you? I don't know who you are." Okay, this is the one that I put the flip on. So it's just a folded piece of paper. You put the glue on here, you attach it to your page, and you're able to flip it and journal and then flip it back. Oh my goodness. You guys, I absolutely love these. Love, love, love them. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget about the Facebook group. And I'll see you in my next video. See you there, guys. Bye now.